Thunderbolts releases tonight, so here's a refresh on everything you need to be caught up on before the movie. If you've got no time, these next 3 videos will tell you everything you need to know going in. Let's start with our new characters, Bob and Mel, before we talk about some big loose ends we expect to be tied up here in this movie. In this movie, we know thus far that Bob will play the role of Sentry. In Marvel Comics, Sentry was born from the ashes of Project Rebirth, which is the same super soldier program that created Captain America. In a bid to replicate and improve the process of creating Cap, a group of scientists poured their energy into Project Sentry. After decades, the project faded into obscurity before a meth addict named Robert Bob Reynolds broke into a laboratory that had split apart from the initial works of Sentry. There, Robert found the Golden Sentry Serum and consumed it, gaining the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. This guy basically is the Superman of Marvel. Sentry became a well-known Marvel hero and teamed up with several others like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men. Because of his psychiatric problems, though, Bob later discovered the creation of an entity known only as the Void, a manifestation of all the bad parts of Bob's personality that had his powers and the ability to destroy the universe. We don't know much about Mel. We know that Mel works for Val and that she looks up to her in a lot of ways, but she's then confronted by the more complicated, darker sides of that and the reality of how to get to that position. It has been speculated by other fans that she could be playing the character from the comics, Melissa Gold, aka Songbird. In Marvel Comics, Songbird possesses supersonic sound abilities that can cause a variety of effects due to her electronically modified vocal cords and is often associated with the Thunderbolts. Formerly villain, now turned hero, she remains loyal to Bucky and serves as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. We shall see what comes of her in this movie. Now here's my biggest questions and loose ends. Thunderbolt Ross and Baron Zemo are currently in the raft together. These are 2 characters whose futures are unknown in the MCU at this point, and in the comics are known as some of the most pivotal members of the Thunderbolts. I'm curious to see, will the Thunderbolts break Ross and Zemo out of the raft to join them? Will they even make a cameo? We'd love to see this dynamic. How about the biggest question we've all had since the title of this movie was revealed? What is the asterisk? The asterisk has been made known by Feige himself to be an important part of the title, and that we will find out why. We've seen in some marketing variations of this asterisk having 6 points and also 5 points. So could this mean something to the makeup of the team? Does a member die? I think it's Taskmaster. My last big question going into this, who owns Avengers Tower? Well, at this point, we all know it's Val. Remember back in Spider-Man Homecoming, we see Happy Hogan and his team moving out of Avengers Tower in downtown New York to the new Avengers facility. Since then, we've all questioned, who did it go to? We don't know the stipulations yet as to how, but we do know that Avengers Tower became a big landmark in the city, and now Val probably owns it, and we will find out how and why. Let me know if I forgot anything or if you have any further questions about these characters in the comments below.